What's up, YouTube? Just want to make a quick video. I did a video and I'm talking about Shaolin versus Wu-Tang 1, 2, and 3. Of course, you have Shaolin versus Wu-Tang 1, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang 2, and then the third one is called Fighter's Legacy. And basically, what I noticed was glitches in the game, okay, which it was pointed at Nintendo Switch having these glitches, but so does the Xbox, so does the PC, which is where the game originated from, what it was originated for. Okay, with PC. Yes, the second version has those same glitches with the clothing, where if you got black pants and a white shirt or whatever, you see the color from underneath going up. Even when the fighters are getting close to each other, you can see one guy's legs intertwined with the other guy's legs, his clothing going through his clothing, that type of thing. Like I said, if those glitches are enough to make you say, I don't want this game, then hey, that's what it is. But it's not a Nintendo Switch issue. That's what was pointed out, and I made that clear in the last video, that people made it sound like it was the Nintendo Switch only. Like, you know, like Nintendo just took a great game and just did a horrible job with putting it on their platform. But actually, every single platform has that. And today, I watched the video about 46 minutes long. And like I said before, the majority of the glitches that you see with people that have like a lot of clothing, long robes and stuff like that, but either way, still same glitches that's on a PC, Xbox, Switch. They all have the same exact glitches. So now I can't get much footage of Fighter's Legacy other than what I've seen, and I haven't seen that same thing so far. So I don't know if they got rid of those glitches for that particular game, if they put more work into that game to correct those things. Hopefully, they'll make a remastered version of the games and they'll correct all of that. I mean, they should. And if you've already paid for the game, you shouldn't have to pay for the game. But I think that would make everybody happy if they did that. And also with them, you know, add new characters, 90s characters, like late 80s to like late 90s characters. That's cool. It's just a different feel from what the original was. My personal, I really don't like to say I have favorites so much, because I like the games for what they are, but I put it like this: looking at what the other two offer versus the first one, if I had to make my pick right now, and they were all three there, I'd pick the first one. That's just me personally. Um, I'll probably end up, you know, if they make them available, because I don't really play PC. I do have games on my PC, but I don't really play PC. I mostly just Xbox. Play my Xbox, play my Switch. I haven't played a PC game in a while, to be honest with you. I know people that have everything. I know people that have every system. I know somebody that has one, at least, put it that way. And I know people that have all this stuff. So, like I said, so I do get a chance to check these games out. But listen, don't be fooled. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, not even just Shaolin versus Wu-Tang, off of that for a second, just games in general. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about how certain games look better than other games, and this game doesn't look like this. Well, how come it doesn't like that on my TV? Well, on that TV it looks better. Well, if we're talking about games that's 4K, one of the mistakes that people are making is thinking that the system is going to take any game and just make it look like it's in 4K. No, it'll boost the graphics to any game. I've seen that already. Like, I'll give you an example. On my Series X, games like World War Z, I can clearly see a difference in the detail. That you see it, you notice it. Like, yeah, definitely. Forza looks like a whole new, like, different game. Let me explain this to you though. Forza was meant to be upgraded. It says like when you download your game, and I'm not talking about the update, I mean upgrade it, and it says upgrading the game, right? That's the graphics and everything, the physics, everything is being upscaled. So certain games like World War Z, it didn't get that. It got a graphics boost, but it wasn't something that was enhanced already or meant to be enhanced so much. Like where it'll say, you know, on the box of the game, it'll say like for Xbox Series X. When you see that, then you already know that that game already has the enhancements and everything. So now once you know, put the game on, you upload the game, then it's like, okay, once you download the game, rather, I mean, Now you don't have to worry. Well, the updates take longer than the game um, being downloaded, you know, but the graphics are already enhanced. So unless the game has actual updates, then yeah. I mean, I was playing 2K21. Like, graphics are sick on that game. Games like Gears of War 5. Um, any game that, like I said, was not specially made for this that for the Series X. Same with the PS5, man. I mean, all that it will give the game an enhancement, but the games that's meant to be enhanced, like where it gets the actual upgrade, you can clearly see like a difference. But you see with all the games so far that I've put on there. I mean, Gears of War 5, 2K was like, you got to understand, some of these games were made for the One X, just like there was games made for the PS4. So they will get the enhancement, the graphics boost once you put it on those consoles. But also your TV, okay? What your TV is capable of doing has everything to do with that as well with 4K. Okay, so now even with these people that's telling you, oh, you gotta have 8K because of yada yada and because of the future, and look, let me say this: if I didn't see any boost in graphics, any difference, I wouldn't stand here and say I do. I definitely nah. Even Fight Night Champions, like you can see the difference in the details, everything. If you have a TV that does everything, you know, every category would have the box checked off in green. You know, then your game is going to look that much even that much smoother. But it's the combination of your console, the power that your console has, the 4K ability with the television itself. So I mean, for that matter, like, look, I was having a conversation with some guys, and they were like, "Oh man, now I gotta go get a new TV, and I gotta go." Look, these systems are $500. Now I'm not gonna try to stop anybody or talk you out of spending your money how you want. It's your money, but I'm saying let's be realistic. Already, these systems are $500. The controllers are like $60 a pop. Okay, for the good controllers. Okay, the games are like $60. So now you're gonna go try to buy a $5,000 TV simply because you want full 4K. And then like, oh, they got 85-inch TVs now. They got, listen, it's your money. Do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, think about it. For every single year that comes out, new TV, just like cell phones, right? Every 6 months to a year, another cell phone is, oh, so you're just gonna keep changing. No, I can tell you like this. Like I said in the last video, I'm not gonna go buy every 2K that comes out. I have to want the game. I'm not buying it just because it's a new game. I don't want. I'm not gonna buy every WWE 2K, NBA 2K, Madden NFL, whatever it may be. I'm not gonna every single year just keep buying the same stuff just because. The last WWE 2K game that I liked, and I'm like, yeah, I really like this one I like, was 2K18. And that right now is what I'm putting what's on my Series X, and that is what I'm gonna be playing. 20 had way too many. Just 20 was, the glitches were ridiculous. It was just way too much in that game where it's like, nah, I'm not even gonna chance that. So no, that's a no go. I don't know what 21 is looking like. I am, however, interested to see. I like what I saw with that new AEW wrestling game, which I'm definitely looking at getting that one. I want to see more. But yeah, I mean, you just want to you want to enjoy what you have. It's all about fun. It's all about good times. That's what it is. So let's just be realistic. No, you're not going to upgrade your TV every 6 months to a year. Let's be real. You know, and every game, it's not going to, every game is not meant for, 4K. So you at least get that 1080p. You know, um, you see your TV, and it might says like some certain TVs may say 4K UHD or HDR. Mine has automatic HDR, and then you see 4K UHD. So it's certain things where the TV is going to look different on different TVs. It's just as simple as that. So I'm just saying, don't worry yourselves to death trying to figure out something that's just simple. Depending on your TV and the compatibility, your TV with your Series X or your PS5 or whatever you have, that's what it's going to come down to. You know. Um, Also today with a friend, they have the new Amazon Luna, and it's basically look, it's the same thing as the Google Stadia. Um, Google Stadia, has exclusives coming to their platform. I don't know about Amazon's. I haven't heard anything about them having any exclusives. Um, but like I said, for systems like that where it's completely streaming, um, it's not my thing. If I didn't have any consoles at all, maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing people going buying retro game systems. I'm seeing them going, a lot of people, and they're fortunately where I live, we have like 4 stores that sells a lot of retro games, and even like the Pandora's box. I know a couple of people that have that now. Also, like if you go to like Walmart and stuff like that, you see them having like the game cabinets. I know a couple of people that have those. You know, for me, it's not enough because for me to just sit and keep playing that one game all day, one day, and then to the next cabinet, and how many cabinets are you gonna have? I mean, it's each his own. It's preference. I have nothing against it, but I need more. And as far as like Pandora's box, I mean, people are like, man, this thing comes with like 1,500 games. I don't need to go buy nothing else. Just this. Hey, man, whatever makes you happy. That's all I'm saying. And plug and play. They call these games, right? You just plug them in, play, boom, game's already installed. Um, but again, everybody like what they like. But I'm going to check to see what I can see with Fighters Legacy. And look, the video is not about shooting down what I saw. No, it's just the truth about what's what, because it's unfair for anybody to just say, "Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch thing, or it's a PS5 thing, or it's an Xbox thing, or it's a Google Stadia thing." No, that is untrue. That game, for every platform that it's available for right now, 1 and 2 have the same exact glitches on every platform. Like I said, I don't know. So Fighters Legacy, I'm going to look into that one next. And I'm telling you this, why? Because let's say you have a Nintendo Switch, and you hear people saying, "Oh, Nintendo Switch did a horrible job. The glitches are ridiculous, and all this and this." Then you think that it's different for the PC or for the Xbox One X, and then all of a sudden, you go and purchase a One X. Now you're not getting it for just that one game, but some people actually will do that, or a PC. Or let's say you have it already, and then you go and download it for this system and this system, and then you realize it's the same shit. Wait, they both had the same glitches. So you don't go thinking, "Oh, it's just the Switch," and then you go, "You know what? I'm not going to get it then because of the glitches." Now, honestly, like I said, no, the Switch version doesn't look nearly as polished as the Xbox or the PC version. No, it doesn't. But then again, you already know that system is nowhere near as powerful as the Xbox One X, and depending on your computer and what kind of chipsets you have and all of that in there, So it's one of those things where I'm just telling the truth. That's all. I'm just being honest and fair about what's what. So it's on every platform. If you got a PC and you want the game, you're gonna have those same glitches for 1 and 2. Xbox Series X, One X, it doesn't make a difference. Same glitches. Nintendo Switch, same glitches. So it's up to you what you want to buy. But it's the same thing for every platform. And like I said, I'm going to look into 3 Fighters Legacy to see if those type of glitches are on that one as well. And to be honest with you, I've only seen, for 1 and 2, I've only seen the early access videos. Well, actually, no, for 2 today, I saw an extended one. And I still can't say, you know what, because for 46 minutes, understand too, the characters that they were using was, they were playing both rounds with, as many characters as they could. And 2 only has 18 fighters on it. I don't know why they went from 30 to 18. And like I said, if the first one has 30, and the PC and the Xbox version has 30, they have 30 different stages, 30 characters. And for whatever reason, the Nintendo Switch version has 27 characters and 20 stages. And so I made that clear in the last video. So I'm saying it again, in case you don't know, that's what it is. So I think it's a solid game though. You know, aside from the glitches, that type of game, I've been wanting something like that for the longest time, and now we have it. So I'm enjoying it, and those little glitches are just, they are what they are. You know, and I was aware of the glitches before I even purchased the game. So at the end of the day, if you're happy with the game, you like the game, get the game. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on this video. I will catch y'all on the next one.